Hey there, Personas. Welcome to a new Let's Play that I'm doing. My name is Resubros, and this is Yume Nikki, which literally translates from Japanese as Dream Diary, or Diary of the Dreams. It was produced by KIKIYAMA sometime in 2003, I believe. It was a long time ago. And, well, let's just get started, and I'll explain to you what this game is generally known for. Game flow. You start off in my room, or her room. You guys don't start off in my room, because I am a different person in a different part of the world, maybe. Once you get into bed, you're allowed to dream, and when you're dreaming, you can press the 9 key to wake up. All this will make sense as time goes on. When you check characters, you get new effects by pressing the Enter key. This will also make sense once we actually start into the actual gameplay. Actually. Activate effects to gain new abilities from the menu screen, and then you drop the effects in the door room, pressing the 5 key. Again, I'll explain this as time goes on. And you can save the game at your desk when you wake up. Beautiful. Alright, so you start out this game as Madotsuki, a young little brunette girl. She looks very spiffy and sly with her big red boots. And as you start off this game, you quickly find out that you can't do anything else, really, and nothing's on TV. Strange. We're not really in touch with reality right now. We're kind of lazily walking around. As you can tell by our eyes, we are just the most expressionate. And we are just so full of life. And once you get into bed by pressing the Enter key, you will have a small countdown. Once the countdown ends, you are just in the dream world, basically. Here, Madotsuki is dreaming of being on the balcony, which is really strange. I never really understood that. She dreams, and she immediately starts in her balcony. Not in her room, where it's all safe and full of comfort and familiarity, but she starts off in the balcony. Also, when you start off in the balcony, the background will change occasionally. So right now, it looks like we're in the middle of the sky for some reason, but occasionally you look like you're on Mars or on the moon. It just changes occasionally. So you kind of get the feeling that Madotsuki doesn't really have a sense of comfort and familiarity in her life. And this is the door room that the instruction screen was telling us about. This door room is full of very many doors. It's approximately, I'm going to count them right now because I am the most professional Let's Player ever. It's actually 16. 16 doors. Oh man, I am the best. Around. Or wait, 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh my god, there's 12 doors. I can't even count. Well, anyways, that was a big spike. I should probably lower down my microphone volume. I can't do that right now. Okay, well then. Perfect. Oh, boy. Jesus. Alright. Well, regardless, 12 doors, 16 doors, there are many, many doors in this game. And let's just go into one to kind of get you a sense of what's going on. Oh, hello world. This is fantastic. Ugh, jeez. I don't really like this world too much. This is one of my least favorite worlds. But yeah, this is generally what Yume Nikki is about. What you're seeing here is literally 100% of the gameplay. Except for one tiny feature, which I'll show probably sometime in the future. Yume Nikki is a very popular game on the internet, but not so popular that everybody in the whole world knows about it. Only people who are very, very versed, or very skilled in the ways of the internet, exactly know what is going on in this game. So as you can see, it looks like we're not even moving. The first thing that you notice about this game is that there is a lot of walking involved, and if you're not really part of that following where you just like walking around and listening to the scenery or whatever, even though it's just like 2-second loops of each other, of the same music track, this game is probably not for you, and you might want to click away, because that's generally what this whole game is about. I am going to be explaining a little bit of information right here in the first few minutes, or in this first part, basically, but after this, I'll start my actual full-fledged commentary as time goes on. But, yeah, this game is not exactly known for its riveting thing. It's mostly known for its very morbid, hypothetical fan theories that everybody on the internet likes to come up with. The reason for this is because, technically, Yume Nikki does not have a story, if you like the sense of what a story is. Oh, here we go. There's another door here. Let's click this door and see what's going on. Walking on some glitches over here. Oh, no. Yep. Yume Nikki consists of little screens like this, and every screen I consider it sort of like a level. Where do I go? There we go. So this level right here, it's like the, I want to call it like the screen static room, or the static room. Different people come up with different ideas about what each room is supposed to represent. You can call this a screen, you can call this a room, whatever you call it. Generally, it's just creepy. That's all it is. That's all you need to know. Can I not get down there? I guess I can't. I need to figure out some other way to get around this. But as you can tell, the game is not really explaining much about what's going on, and that's the whole game. There's no explanation really of what's going on or why you're doing anything in particular, because Yume Nikki is not that type of game. It kind of lets you explore that for yourself. Much like a dream, everything is segmented and fractured. You have no idea what is going on. You don't know what anything really is supposed to represent or why you're dreaming that, for instance. You just have to kind of hope that you're safe. And so much like the fact that Madotsuki was dreaming that she was in the balcony, there's a lot of uncertainty in this game, a lot of things that you may not be comfortable with. So that's also, I'm probably going to put that warning up in the beginning of the video, that there are some things in this game that, I mean, they are like 8-bit or 16-bit sprites and whatnot, but generally it's not the most comforting thing to see. And some of these things here can be kind of disturbing. If you're weak of heart and weak of mind, I guess you could say. I know I was morbidly disturbed whenever I started playing this game. I don't know how I came across this game anyway. Oh, here we go. Oh, well, geez. We're now in FC World, I believe is what it's called. FC World is based off of the Famicom system, so the Nintendo Entertainment System. So this is kind of like those type of graphics. Holy god, that is really loud. That's okay, I'll lower it down in editing. Well, this is just creepy. In case you also wanted to know what this world was called, this particular level is called the Demon House, or the Demon's... Is it the Witch's House or the Demon's House? I forget. But I'll put the names of the screens. Can I not talk with you? Well, okay then. I'll put the names of the screens at the beginning of every intro, or at the beginning of every screen. These screens I'm not going to put the names up because they're just rooms. But, oh god, you can just lose your bearings here. So yeah, Yume Nikki is just known for being a very random, very segmented, and fractured game. But it doesn't mean that it's a bad game. Just because there's no continuity or plot does not mean that it's a bad game. And I'll be bringing this up as time goes on. Yume Nikki is really just what you make of it. So if you want to come up with an example, a story for what Madotsuki is doing here, or what this is supposed to represent, feel free to do that in the comments. I mean, that's perfect, that's what the comments are for. Can you move out of my way, mushroom? Thank you. Oh, jeez. Is that a demon? It is. You got the demon effect. What does that do? Let's go to effects. Demon. Oh, look. We look like a little cave demon. Aw. Can we do anything? Oh, wait. That little beeping you hear is me pressing the 1 key. That's also something that the game didn't explain, which is really weird. But when you have an effect, like what I do now, by the way, these are effects, in case you couldn't tell. But once you have an effect, you can press the 1 key, or the 1 button on your keyboard, and that will allow you to do a secondary effect to what the normal effect of that thing will do. So for instance, if Demon had an effect, it would probably be like, you know, oh, cause the whole game to break down. That would be its first effect. But if you press the 1 key while you have an effect on, you get to do a secondary effect, which is what you normally need to do to progress through the game, even though there's really no progress in the game per se. Okay, I don't know what this is supposed to represent, but this is a very, very weird room. Can I do anything with you guys? Nope, I can't. Well, geez. But yeah, one of the most interesting aspects of this game is the Wikipedia page. Well, not the Wikipedia page, but the Yume Nikkipedia page that was created for this. I think it's called Uboapedia or something. I'll put the link in the description as well if you want to look at that, and I'll leave these descriptions on, or I'll leave the links in the description throughout the whole Let's Play, and I'll make reference to them in the intro or whatever. But there's no explanation for anything in this game, so those demons that you saw and those soldiers you saw, there's no point to them generally, or plot, or there's no explanation. Everything is just fan theory and speculation, and that's what's so interesting about this game, and that's what really entices me, and what entices a lot of people. There's no explanation, and you can just make up what you want, as long as it actually makes sense about what's going on in the game. Now, at first it seems kind of lighthearted and meh. Oh, what is this? It seems kind of lighthearted and whatnot, but it's not the most lighthearted game I've ever played. It's one of the most morbid and terribly scary games I've played in a long, long time. Mainly because there are a lot of things and images in this game that are really disturbing in the fact that a tiny, I guess, 9-year-old girl is dreaming them up. And as time goes on, you'll see that, what I mean by that, because there are a lot of things that this 9-year-old girl, little Madotsuki here, is dreaming that I don't think 9-year-old girls her age should be dreaming. It's not exactly something that I think anybody should be dreaming. Some of the stuff that we see in this game is not exactly, Pokemon friendly, or, you know, it can be Pokemon level creepy, but in a weird way to describe it. Oh, we're back here. I think this is the only effect that's in the whole witch house. I think that's really the only reason we're here for. Hello? Yeah. I think that's the only reason we're here. I think we just needed to get the demon effect, which is weird. It's called the witch's house, I think, but it's, the effect is called demon. So that's really weird. I think it's just trying to say that witches are demons. Oh, but right here it's all lighthearted. Ha, great. Well, let's exit FC World, or Famicom World, and let's go back to the static room, and we'll, head back to whatever that world was called. I forget what the worlds are called, because there's so freaking many of them. If you actually learn all these world names, and you figure out how they're connected and whatnot, it makes for very, very interesting commentary about, like, what everything is supposed to represent. Now, obviously, this room probably doesn't have a super interesting explanation for it. Maybe it's just, like, TV static or something, but, can we do anything? Nope. Okay. But, for instance, some people will look at this and be confused, like, whoa, what is this supposed to represent? Well, I don't know. Nobody knows, except for the creator, KIKIYAMA, who I believe has only had an interview in the recent 5 years, and nobody really knows where she is or who she is or where she's stationed. There was an interview that KIKIYAMA made with somebody, I forget who it was, and she explained a couple of things about the game, but I haven't read the interview. I'll post the interview link. Oh, wait, oh, another effect. Ma'am, sir. I need to press the enter. Come on, don't be afraid. I'm just a demon. I just want to talk with you. Lesson 1, kids. If you ever want to talk with a kitty cat thing, it looks like a kitty cat, or is that a shield? God damn it, work! Come here! I just want to talk with you. I want to eat your face. Come on. Come on! This is horrible gameplay commentary. I need to. Yeah. Oh, got your corner. Shh. Come on. I can. Come on. I can do it. Oh, I can do it. Hey, he's running away. Come on. I can do it. I'm gonna just mash the enter key as I go near him. I'm hoping, like, I just come into contact with him. God, come on, please. I just want to talk with you. I want to talk with you about the Bible. I'm a Jehovah's Witness. Did you like that pun I made there because I'm a demon? There we go. Cat. God. Oh, but jeez, my left arm is... Oh well. We got a second effect. Cat grows ears and a tail, and demon become a demon. Aw, look at how adorable Madotsuki is. Now, the cat effect is one of the more useful effects in the whole game because of its secondary effect. When you press the 1 key, Madotsuki attracts whatever is on the screen to her, you know, like movable characters. And it's a really interesting effect because it allows you to move obstacles that are characters that don't want to move, and you can enter new doorways like that. That's one of the more helpful effects in the whole game. Is there another effect? No, there's not. Okay. Also, for some people who might be wondering, there are 24 or 25 effects in the game that you want to collect. So I guess technically if you wanted to give this game a purpose, then it would be, oh, go ahead and collect 24 effects. That's what you want to do. Once you collect 24 effects, you can basically end the game and get, like, the credits, so to speak. Oh, we went in a big circle. Yeah, this game runs on an infinite plane type style gameplay mechanic thing. I can words. The whole world basically loops in on itself, so it's very easy to get lost in the game because there's no set marker for where things are, and there's so many just random little error thingies like this where it looks the same every single stream loop that you get, so you have no idea where you are. And this is where the game gets really difficult in terms of that perspective. It's not difficult because of any challenging gameplay. It's just that you get lost so easily. Now, if you ever do get lost and you need to get back to save, like if you need to quit the game for any instance, you can just press the 9 key, and I think I'm going to do that since the 15 minutes are here. Yeah. She pinches herself when you press the 9 key, and we wake up. Ah, this music is so pleasant. This game is very somber, and I'll tell you that much. Oh, by the way, so as you can tell right here, I got 22 effects. I was really close to beating it, but I'm lost. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go next. So here we go. We'll save right here. Well, we have 2 effects, and with that sense, or with that exit... Oh, it's light. I've never seen it light out here. Huh. Interesting. Well, in that regard, or in those regards, that'll be it for this first part of Yume Nikki. If you guys like what you saw, please hit the subscribe button. It really will help out a lot, and it lets me know that you guys want to keep watching this game. This first part was a little bit blah with the introductions and the instructions and whatnot. There's a lot of things to say about this game, and I'll go into more about why this game is so depressing as it is, I guess you can say. Once the time comes. You may not have seen anything too depressing here, except for some of the music maybe, or as wacky as the music was. But this game tugs on your heartstrings in ways that you would never think. And I can say that personally because of how far I got. Yeah, so if you guys want to read more, go ahead and read the fan pagepedia that they have up for this game. If you don't want to worry about spoilers, because the only spoilers that you can get here is just what effects there are in the game. And as you know, there are 24 effects, so we still got a long way to go. Yeah, and this is just my Let's Play for the creepy October month, even though October is halfway over. This is just my downtime between midterms for college, so I'll try to get these up as much as I can. So if you guys like what you saw, please hit the subscribe button. If you want to leave a comment about some theories you may have gotten over the stuff that we saw today, that's something I'm going to do for every episode of this game. Anything that we see in this game, feel free to leave a comment about what you think it represents in terms of how she dreamed it up. Because we dream of things, and there's reason why we dreamed of things. It's why people try to come up with explanations for dreams. So if you have any reasoning behind any dreams that she may have had, Madotsuki, I mean, please leave them in the comments. I'm really interested, because this game is so interesting with what people can come up with and how they interpret it. I am a very pessimistic person, so everything I see here has to have some sort of relation to death, or sadness, or depression, because that's just the type of person I am. But if you guys have any other reasons, I would love to read them, so I'll also put an annotation or something at the very beginning of every episode to kind of ask for that. So yeah, and that'll be it, so hit the like button also if you liked it, because I don't know if you guys liked it or not, if you guys hit the like button. Just saying, that tends to be the way things work. I haven't Let's Played in a long while because of things, but this is what get me back into the swing of things. It's a very weird game to come back to, but that's just the way it is. And I'm 3 minutes over the 15-minute mark, so I'm going to stop it right here. So yeah, please go do everything that you wanted to or not, and for the love of God, guys, please stay safe. It's a very dangerous world out there, and it's not the nicest place to be. So just stay safe, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.